everybody. Today is my last day of the hunger strike, from my 15 days of hunger strike. I made 50 days hunger strike to join the campaign for freedom for 4 revolutionaries from Turkey that imprisoned in Germany, for Özgür Emre, İhsan Çipelik, Serkan Küpeli, and Hasan Mintan, and also for solidarity to Vedat Deniz Haydaroğlu that she is on hunger strike outside of German prison since 18th of March, for freedom for 4 revolutionaries and for abolish the 129 AB terror law of German imperialism. Today, my hunger strike is finished, and I am sure that with this resistance, we will win. Because I know very well, we share our hunger with the job, and we will continue to share our campaign. We will share our struggle, because wherever we are, we know that the fight against imperialism and fascism is a duty, is not a crime. We must fight against injustice, because fighting against injustice means that you will win. And today also, here in Athens, we commemorate the 2 of May, the massacre of the 46 communist anti-fascists in Odessa that killed by Nazis inside the House of Syndicates. This massacre is backed by US-EU imperialism that collaborate with Nazis, and this is something that never forget. We will never forget, and we will never forgive. We will ask for account for 46 martyrs of Odessa. This time, today, even the imperialist propaganda, even the disinformation want to tell that this that happened in Ukraine, it's a fight for democracy. We know very well that the real killers is US imperialism and collaborated with Zelensky's state. Because Zelensky now has in the army the same Nazis that killed the 46 communist syndicates. And this is something that we will tell every day. We'll tell one more time. 46 communist syndicates, anti-fascists that killed in trade union place in Odessa are immortal. We call all the people to commemorate everywhere in Europe, even the disinformation, the Odessa Massacre. Because Odessa Massacre is a massacre of the people of the world. Because these comrades fight for the liberation, fight against for EU and US massacres, against EU, US collaborated United States. And this is, we'll never forget. We stand by people of Donbass, we stand by all the people that survived for Odessa Massacre. And today, we have also the announcement sent here, the greeting of Alexey Albu. Alexey Albu is a comrade from Donbass that survived of massacre of Odessa and said a greet today here, and I will read his announcement for us. Dear comrades, on May 2, 2014, a terrible crime occurred in Odessa. More than 40 people were killed by the hands of neo-Nazis. Many of them were burned alive in the Odessa House of Trade Unions. On this day, about 2,000 neo-Nazis arrived in Odessa in order to suppress peaceful protests against the coup attempt. As you know, the American imperialists organized mass protests called Maidan and overthrew the power of the legitimate president. This led to a confrontation in society and a civil war in Ukraine, which continues even now. On May 2, 2014, neo-Nazis attacked a protest camp which was located in Kolevo Square next to the House of Trade Unions. Many residents of Odessa tried to escape from the crazy crowd and went inside the building. But neo-Nazis set the fire to the building with Molotov cocktails and burning tires. A strong fire started in the building. Many people jumped out of the windows, but they were finished off the ground. When the neo-Nazis broke into the building, they killed people with firearms and blade weapons. One woman was strangled with a cable of the table lamp. Hundreds of details and facts are recorded in photos and videos. However, 9 years later, none of the organizers and perpetrators of this terrible crime was punished. After this mass murder, thousands of people from all over the Soviet Union and other countries went to Donbass in order to fight fascism with weapons in their hands. The struggle continues even now. I believe that we will be able to defend the neo-Nazis and the forces behind them. I believe that my hometown, Odessa, will be free from Kiev hostages. Comrades, it's very important to say that the imperialist forces are behind the organization of the mass murder in Odessa. We see that not only Ukraine suffers for imperialism, but also other countries and people. That is why it is important for all of us to unite in the fight against the common enemy. Today, we not only remember in inhabitants of Odessa who died at the hands of neo-Nazis, but also call for activity action against the imperialism and massacres. We stand in solidarity with Konstantina Kartsioti, who is fighting for the release of our comrades who have fallen under the ice ring of repression in Germany. We know about the struggle against imperialism in all corners of the planet. We stand in solidarity with all our comrades who are fighting for a new world for justice. And I'm sure that we will win. Death to fascism, death to imperialism. Θα τη διαβάσω την ανακοίνωση και στα ελληνικά και στα τουρκικά. Αγαπητοί σύντροφοι και φίλοι, στις 2 Μαΐου του 2014 ένα τρομερό έγκλημα συνέβη στην Οδυσσό. Περισσότεροι από 40 άνθρωποι σκοτώθηκαν από τα χέρια νεοναζί. Πολλοί από αυτούς κάηκαν ζωντανοί στο σπίτι των συνδικάτων της Οδυσσού. Τη μέρα αυτή, περίπου 2.000 νεοναζί έφτασαν στην Οδυσσό για να καταστήλουν τις ειρηνικές διαδηλώσεις ενάντια στο πραξικόπημα. Όπως γνωρίζετε, οι Αμερικάνοι υπεραλιστές οργάνωσαν μαζικές διαμαρτυρίες όπου ονομάστηκαν Μεϊντάν και ανέτρεψαν την εξουσία του Προέδρου. Αυτό οδήγησε σε μια αντιπαράθεση στην κοινωνία και σε έναν εμφύλιο πόλεμο στην Ουκρανία, ο οποίος συνεχίζεται ακόμη και τώρα. Στις 2 Μαΐου του 2014, νεοναζί επιτέθηκαν σε καταβλισμό διαμαρτυρίας, ο οποίος βρισκόταν δίπλα στο σπίτι των συνδικάτων. Πολλοί κάτοικοι της Οδυσσού προσπάθησαν να ξεφύγουν από το τρελό πλήθος και μπήκαν μέσα στο κτίριο. Όμως οι νεοναζί έβαλαν φωτιά στο κτίριο με βόμβες μολότοφ και φλεγόμενα λάστιχα. Μια ισχυρή πυρκαγιά ξεκίνησε στο κτίριο. Πολλοί άνθρωποι πήδηξαν από τα παράθυρα, αλλά τελείωσαν στο έδαφος. Όταν οι νεοναζί εισέβαλαν μέσα στο κτίριο, σκότωσαν τους ανθρώπους με πυροβόλα, όπλα και μαχαίρια. Μια γυναίκα στραγγαλίστηκε με καλώδιο από επιτραπέζια λάπα. Εκατοντάδες